Professor Jigoro Kano emphasized the importance of kata and randori in judo training. After founding Kodokan in 1982, he spent the next 5 years establishing such forms as nage no kata and ju no kata. Practicing the kata will help you to learn how to manage the body in attack and defense situations and how to employ your strength effectively. The kata enables you to go through the motions of attack and defense slowly and precisely. Since the forms incorporate all the basic movements of pushing, pulling, bending, stretching, turning, and twisting, they're very effective for conditioning and developing the entire body, providing an effective form of physical education. Ju no kata consists of 15 techniques, which are arranged in 3 sets of 5. The names are based on what uke does to initiate the attack. Let's see the 15 techniques performed consecutively, starting from the very beginning. Tori is on the right and uke on the left facing shomen. When they're about 5.5 meters apart, they turn and make a standing bow to shomen. They then face each other and bow. At the same time, they step forward with their left foot and assume shizen hontai, basic natural posture. Set 1, 1本目, tsukidashi, hand thrusting. Uke aims at Tori's uto, the point between his eyebrows. Tori evades the blow and grabs Uke's wrists to pull his arms back, stepping back to break Uke's balance and control him. Nihon me, kata oshi, shoulder push. This shows how uke pushes Tori's shoulder from behind with one hand and how Tori responds. Tori draws uke's hands up and back to control him. Sanbon me, ryote dori, seizing both hands. This demonstrates the timing and way in which Tori breaks uke's holds on both his wrists and goes into nage waza. Tori stretches his knees and bends forwards to control uke. 4本目, kata mawashi, shoulder turn. This shows how uke uses his strength to turn Tori's body towards him. It also demonstrates the principles which allow Tori to respond and turn his body around to execute an ippon seoi nage. 5本目, ago oshi, jaw push. This shows what Tori does when uke pushes his jaw from the side and attempts to strike him between the eyebrows. Moving on now to set 2. 1本目, kirioroshi, downward cut. This shows how uke aims to strike the top of Tori's head with a tegatana, the knife edge of his hand, and how Tori retaliates by seizing uke's right hand, pivoting on his left foot to turn and control uke. Nihon me, ryo kata oshi, double shoulder push. Tori takes advantage of the way uke pushes down on his shoulders from behind by crouching down and grabbing uke's right wrist to counterattack. The main points are the way in which Tori lowers his body and how uke tries to resist by pushing against Tori's hips with his left hand. 3本目, naname uchi, slanting strike. Uke attempts a slanting strike from the right, aiming right between Tori's eyebrows. After evading the blow, Tori lifts uke up in the style of uranage. 4本目, katate dori, single hand seizure. Uke takes Tori's right wrist. Tori responds by pulling his arm away to break uke's grip and restrain his elbow, loading uke onto his hip in the style of hidari ukigoshi. 5本目, katateage, single hand raising. Both opponents raise their right arms and approach each other. Just before they collide, Tori turns his body and restrains uke, making sure not to bend sideways. And now to set 3, 1本目 obitori, belt seizure. Uke tries to take hold of Tori's belt from the front. Tori catches Uke's left hand, and after meeting some resistance, he restrains him with a hidari ukigoshi. Nihonme, muneoshi, chest push. Muneoshi is a demonstration of the principles of attack and defense, beginning with a push against the chest. After countering Uke's attack with a chest push, Tori restrains Uke's right arm and left elbow, pushing back diagonally to the right to break his balance. 3本目 tsukiage, uppercut. Uke aims an uppercut at Tori's chin with his right fist. Tori evades this, and after meeting some resistance, he traps Uke's right arm in the style of ude garami. 4本目 uchioroshi, downward strike. In uchioroshi, Uke attempts to strike the top of Tori's head with his right fist. Tori evades this and applies a hadakajime and haragatame to restrain Uke's left elbow. Gohonme, ryogan-tsuki, thrust to both eyes. Uke attempts to poke both of Tori's eyes. The confrontation ends with Tori applying a hidari ukigoshi. After finishing all 15 techniques, both opponents return to their starting positions and face each other in shizen hontai. After bowing to each other, they turn towards shomen and bow to conclude the 10 no kata.